Alright, we're going to do a position drill again. This time it's going to slow down just a little bit and talk about some of the important parts. Now, if I'm in his guard, I would naturally just, like step up and get back out of here, but for some reason after I took him down, I got caught in this guard. Now, what I'm wanting to do is see how I'm starting to posture up. He's wanting to pull me down and break down my posture. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to be trying to sit back and push this back to where I can break down his guard, but he's not going to let me do that. He's going to isolate my arm so that I can't put my arm out to post with it. Now I can post out this direction, so he's probably going to take me the other way. So when this happens, I go off to the side for the sweep. He's posturing up now, so the easiest time for me to do this while he's still locked onto me and he puts me on the ground, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go from here. I'm going to hold on to his something he can post with, maybe try to mitigate the other post as much as possible, and then I can roll him back over the top of that to get back here. Now, he's attacking my posture right away, so I'm going to take a free hand. I'm going to put this across his throat, start pushing back, frame out with my body, push my hips back, and make sure he can't grapevine my legs. Can he grapevine my legs at all? So he's not able to get in there. I'm pushing back, going into his armpits, and trying to get good posture again. Now I'm going to start isolating his hips with my legs, so I'm going to press him down to the mat, push my leg back, and then use this to start pushing through until I can get his legs to break apart. Then push this down, and I'm going to start hopping over here and try to isolate position. Now as soon as he gets this top knee in, I'm going to force this to the mat, take my outside leg, step over this one, and step over the other side. And then he starts rolling out or sitting out of it and isolating my arm, get the front headlock. Now some of the main points on the front headlock, he doesn't really want to get his body too far over. Okay, here I want to hold on to his hand, and I can just lock this down to the ground, press this through, and then I can start sitting out. Try to fight this grip off, grab the wrist. Now I'm going to take this as I bridge over. I'm going to take this over here to this opposite hip. With pressure all the way around. He sets out again. Now from here, I'm going to try to isolate his hips again. I'm going to try to start getting my hooks in. So I'm going to get the inside one, and then step over and start breaking him down. He tries to get over to where he can shuck these hooks out and underneath his arms and my legs as well. So he goes. I'm going to re-roll him. Try to keep my hooks in and flatten them out. And he's going to sit back, start pulling his weight over the top of his foot into the C set. Okay? Then he starts clearing my hands, clearing the legs, gets the hips out, puts me back on the side. Now I'm going to do a long shrimp. He's pushed me away from him. So I'm going to start using my elbows, get my elbows in, walk my hips back, use this inside one, pull across, establish this side, come up, and establish guard. Then he gets to start the same thing. He starts posturing, frames my hips, push back. Now I'm going to isolate his arm and his leg on this side, and I'm going to press up, bridge over into mount. He locks my arm, re-rolls, right back, and I'm going to start trying to pull him down. He King Louie's out, gets my armpits, isolates my ribs, pushes it down, steps over. I start shrimping, he hops. Now I'm going to go from here, start sitting up, right to the side, into front headlock. Going to sit through, push the opposite hip, and then I'm going to slide me over. I'm going to take my back, try to flatten me out. I'm going to roll, try to get the hooks out. He flattens. So I'm going to start sitting over that leg for the C-sit. Clear the guard, or the hooks, and sit back into him. Then he's going to shrimp out. And we get to start the drill all over.